You wake up one morning knowing, with the strange certainty of a recurring dream, that today will be different. Then a single text, a memory, or a silence flicks a switch, and suddenly you are arguing with yourself different voices, different agendas. One part insists on closeness and vulnerability. Another warns that closeness equals injury and retreats. A quieter, smaller voice clings to comfort and refuses to be abandoned. If this sounds familiar, you are not fractured. You are compartmentalized. This is structural dissociation, the mind's way of managing conflicting needs and unbearable experiences by creating semi-independent parts to survive. Structural dissociation is a psychological concept that describes how trauma and overwhelming stress can lead to the mind organizing itself into distinct emotional systems. Think of it like a house with separate rooms. One room holds the part of you that seeks healthy relationships, planning, empathy. Another room contains a protector, quick to defend, to shut down, to lash out when danger or perceived danger approaches. A third room preserves the childlike self, tender and often terrified, longing for safety and prone to freeze. For many people, these rooms don't communicate well. They have different memories, different emotional responses, even different priorities. Why does the mind do this? The short answer is survival. When experiences, especially in early life, are too intense, the brain can't integrate them into one coherent narrative. So it fragments functions. Some parts stay focused on day-to-day life, attending school, work, social roles. Other parts hold traumatic memories, raw emotions, or defensive strategies. This arrangement reduces immediate distress and keeps a person functioning, but it has costs: internal conflict, sudden shifts in mood or behavior, and the sense of being inconsistent or unreliable to oneself. Imagine the protector part as a firewall. It stops perceived threats by pushing people away, criticizing or sabotaging closeness. It's loud, aggressive, and convinced it's keeping you safe. The relational part, the one that wants a healthy relationship, feels different: hopeful, vulnerable, and sometimes bewildered by the protector's interventions. The inner child holds the unmet needs, the loneliness, the craving for reassurance. When these parts collide, the result looks like self-sabotage, oscillation between closeness and withdrawal, or inexplicable regression into old patterns. The good news is that these parts are not enemies. They are adaptive responses with valuable intentions. The protector intends to keep you safe. The inner child seeks connection. The relational part wants genuine intimacy. Healing means shifting from a battleground to a round table, cultivating internal collaboration. This requires three practices: recognition, communication, and caregiving. First, recognition. Learn to identify the voices and actions of each part without judgment. Name them gently in your mind: protector, planner, child, and notice their triggers. This simple act reduces the part's secrecy and gives you a vantage point from which to choose your response. Second, communication. Create internal dialogue. Ask the protector why it feels threatened. Listen to the child's fears. Let the relational part describe its hopes. This isn't about appeasing every impulse. It's about acknowledging intent. Often, a protector will stand down when it feels understood. Third, caregiving. Provide what the younger parts lacked: reassurance, boundaries, consistent routines. Offer compassion and steady guidance from a more integrated self. Therapy approaches like internal family systems and trauma-informed work train people to lead these inner negotiations with curiosity and calm. Integration doesn't mean erasing parts, it means fostering cooperation. Over time, the protector learns to trust the adult self, the child feels safer to express needs, and the relational part can pursue connection without being undermined. You begin to feel like one person with distinct tendencies, not three warring authorities. If you've ever felt pulled in different directions by voices inside you, remember this: those voices arose to help. They deserve recognition, not repression. With patient attention, internal collaboration becomes possible, and the house that once felt divided can become a home where every room is heard, safe, and intentionally invited to the table.